welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be learning how to make an info command. So an info command can get a lot of things about a user and show them like this, which is what we're going to be making today. But with this knowledge, you can also make stuff like a server info command and stuff like that. So let's go back to our bot. And here we can do else if command, and I'm gonna make it user info, just like that. So now we're gonna use a member object. So instead of message.author, we're gonna use message.member, and if this is in a guild, it'll return the guild thing, which has specific information about the guild, like the rules, when they join the server and stuff, and their permissions and stuff. So that can be very useful. So let's make it const or const user equals message.member. Then we don't have to keep typing message.member. So let's create an embed again. So const user info embed. You can name it whatever you want. New message embed. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be creating a similar thing to what's in my server. So let's do a dot set author, and let's do information for user.user.tag. And the reason we have to do user.user is because the tag is a property of a user, not a guild member, so we have to go to the user from the guild member. It's a little complicated, but once you understand it, it'll be fine. So for getting things about someone, the documentation is going to be very useful. And here's the documentation. We can go to, let's say, a guild member. So this will be what we have. And we can see premium since timestamp, permissions, the join timestamp. And the docs just really help finding what you need to get. So I recommend looking there too. But now we have this, and I'm going to make the thing. Then we'll get the avatar to put next to it, right here. And if we want to make it animated, then you put curly brackets and type dynamic is true. So I'm just going to add that, because why not? Alright, so then we can do a set color, and set color sets this little color thing on the side. So I'm going to do it to let's find a color code. So you can just look up color picker on Google and it'll show all of that stuff. So if we do this and let's get like sure, we can get this green. This green is nice. So you set color to that. And then we're gonna use fields. And what fields are these like separate things that adjust to different sizes and stuff. So if we zoom in, never mind, it doesn't. I think it changes on mobile and stuff. So these fields, they're like separate, but they're also inside the embed. So they're useful for like having separate pieces of info. Um, so how we use them is we do the function, and then we put these lines like this. And then there's the name and the value. So the name is the thing up here, and the value is the thing down here. So we can do name, let's say display name. So, and then comma, value, user, dot display name. And this is basically the name. If they have a nickname, they'll show their nickname. If they don't have a nickname, they'll show their username. Let's see, we could also do, name is user ID. Value is user.id. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. If you want them to go side by side, like this, instead of just up and down like this, where it goes up and down, then what you have to do is at the end, do another comma and do inline :true. And I'll do the same for this one. Inline :true. Okay. Let's see, what can we add next? We can do a name is account created. Value. Wait. Oh no. Wait, I messed this up. Whoops. Value. And then let's do user dot create. Wait, no. I think it's user dot create timestamp. Yeah, like that. And this is gonna return the time in milliseconds. So how we convert that is we do a new date. We put that inside of it, and then two UTC string, and that'll convert it into a nice string that we can read and stuff. So that's good. And we can do inline :true, and then the same thing for name join server value user dot joined timestamp, and then do the same new date, put the brackets around it, and then .to UTC string. And then again, inline :true. Some other things we can do in an embed is like set thumbnail, which is this thing right here. So it's on the right. So we can do user.display avatar URL dynamic :true. So that'll get the animated if it's animated or still if it's still. And then lastly, we can put a time at the bottom, and that's as simple as .set timestamp. Then let's do message.channel.send UI embed and see what happens. So I'm going to do terminal, new terminal, tutorial. Oh shoot, I need to click tutorial. There we go. Okay, start the bot. There we go. Now it's probably online. So let's go to the CoolBot thing and let's do user info. Just like that. And now we can see some basic information about us. And that's pretty cool. So now we've successfully created a user info embed, and then you can keep on adding more stuff like boosting status and stuff like that. And I suggest looking at the docs as well. They have all of the stuff that you would need. So let's say you want to know how to create an emoji by Guild Emoji Manager. Create tells you how to create an emoji. Message mentions if you need to get the people that are mentioned in the message. You know what? Let's do that right now. So let's make const user equals. Let's check if they mention anybody. So how we do that is we do. Just gonna delete this. We're just gonna do message.mentions. No. Members.first. So I'll get the first person they mention. So if they mention anybody, then we're gonna use message.mentions.members.first. And then if they don't, we'll use message.member, which is the author. So this is a very useful thing where you use question mark and then colon. and question mark, it's gonna check if this is true. So it's gonna check they um if they mention somebody, and then if it is, then it's gonna use this. If it's not, then it's gonna use this, and it's very useful to use instead of if else in a lot of situations. But if we do this and we go back, I don't think we have anybody in the server, but I guess we can do exclamation point user info at milkman42. It'll show for milkman42. And if we do again for me, it'll show for me. So that's a good little command, and I don't want to make this too long, so I'll see you next time. And yeah, we're gonna be doing more stuff hopefully with this because it's fun and there's a lot to learn in this area. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.